Hi children viewers, in previous videos we draw so many ray diagrams for concave mirror, and by following some of the rules we draw ray diagrams for concave mirror. In this video again I am going to explain which rules we have to follow the ray diagrams for convex mirror. Clear children? So tell me, or you go for once previous videos, we have some rules are there. The first thing is what? If a ray is parallel to the principal axis, that should be passed through the focus after reflection. First rule. Second is what? If the ray is passes through the focus, that should be after reflection parallel to the principal axis. And third one is what? If the ray is passed through the center of curvature, then after reflection, again that should be passed through the center of curvature. And fourth one is what? With what angle a ray is incident to the pole, with the same angle the ray should be reflected back. So by using these four rules, we draw ray diagrams for concave mirror. So we have to follow the four rules as it is for convex mirror. Same to same, but ray diagrams are different. Rules are same, but ray diagrams are different. So here now in this video, you may go learn ray diagrams for convex mirror. So now rule 1. What is the rule 1? Incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, passes to the focus. This is the rule number 1. For that, we go for ray diagram. So children, now this is the non-reflected surface. This one is non-reflected surface, and reflected surface is outward. Reflected surface is outward, and non-reflected surface is inward. That's why it is convex mirror. So look here now. So in this case, this is the pole, and now this is the focus, and this is the center of curvature. For concave mirror, in front of the mirror we can find F and C. For convex mirror, behind the reflecting surface we have F and C. Don't confuse. For concave mirror, in front, this is a concave mirror. Now in front of the, this is the pole, focus, center of curvature. Clear? Now for convex mirror, this is the reflecting surface now. Pole, focus, and center of curvature. Clear? So the first rule. Here, this is the reflected ray, incident ray, and this is the reflected ray. So you can extend that. The stream passes through the focus. This is the rule number 1. So in this diagram, this is the parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, the stream passes, reflected ray must be like this, but the stream passes through the focus. So if you want to get more clarity, just here now, this is the F. It is F, now this is the C. Okay, that is rule number 1. Now rule number 2. What is that? Rays passes through the focus. Passes through the focus, and after reflection, that should be parallel to the principal axis. For that, I am writing here. F and C. This is the P. So now here rays passes through the focus. So like this. So if we can extend that, that should reaches the focus. Now reflected rays parallel to the principal axis like this. So this is the second rule. What is the second rule? The incident ray is passes through the focus. After that, reflection ray should be parallel to the principal axis. So here, this is the incident ray that should be incident, and after reflection, that should be passed through the parallel to the principal axis. So to observe clearly, we have to extend them, because for convex mirror, it is unable to capture skin on image. That's why we have to extend them like this. This is the second rule. Again, same as usual for concave mirror, what we draw, for same thing for convex mirror. Rule number 3. What is that? Incident ray is passed through the center of curvature, and reflected ray also passed through the center of curvature. Again, we are taking some concave mirror. So we have C. Now here, so this is the incident ray. If we can extend, that we meet the C, center of curvature. So this is the incident ray. After reflection also, that we pass through the center of curvature. So incident ray and slowly reflected ray. That is the third one. Clear, children? In the third rule, what is? If you can observe that if the incident ray is passed through the center of curvature, after reflection also it should be passed through the same center of curvature. For that we draw this one. So this is the incident ray. You can extend that should be passed through the center of curvature. Then obviously reflection ray also same thing, pass the same. So that should be reflected that again like this only. We are drawing same thing. So this is the third one. And the fourth one. What's that? With what angle that should be incident? This is the ray incident. With what angle the incident ray is incident at the pole? With the same angle that should be reflected. That should be reflected. So now here we can show them like this. So this is the incident ray. That should be extended like this. Now this is the incident ray. And now this is reflected ray. Again they have same 4 rules. So children, so these are the rules again for convex mirror. So in concave mirror and convex mirror, what you observe? In convex mirror, we are having some extensions. The ray should be extended back because it can form the virtual image. It is not able. Convex mirror, the image formed by the convex mirror cannot be captured on the screen. Clear? So that's why we are extending the rays. So this is about the rules to draw the diagrams for convex mirror. So in our textbooks also there. So see once again for them. So children, I hope you understand the video and the content. If you can understand the content, like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. We will meet in the next video tomorrow.